I got some questions over on my Instagram about what is inside of my Milwaukee PACKOUT Roadside Rescue Box that I keep in the back of my car. So I have a mounting plate, PACKOUT mounting plate in the back of the car that this usually sits on, so it holds everything still. And then what I did is I bought Kaizen foam and cut everything in so nothing's shifting around, nothing's getting broken or lost or misplaced. So we'll just go over real quickly what all's in here, and then I will link everything in the description below so that you can get it for yourself. First things first is the Milwaukee M12 tire inflator. I keep a 4 amp hour battery on that, and one important thing to make sure you do is keep an eye on the charge level and make sure you rotate them out pretty frequently. So that's in there. This is model 2475-20. Works great. Next thing I keep in there is the 1/2 inch stubby M12. I got the little protective boot on there. It's got a 4 amp hour on it as well. Random gloves. This is a Milwaukee breaker bar. It's part 48229011. It's a breaker bar. These are from Husky. These are variable torque setting bars for the impact, and so they go from 65, 80, 100, 120, and 140 foot-pounds. And so what they'll do is they'll limit the impact to that torque setting. I keep the whole set in there. I use the 80 pound for my Toyota 4Runner, but I keep the whole set in there just in case I'm helping somebody else out on the side of the road. Along with those are these Sunex tools flip sockets, and so they are 1/2 inch drive. It comes with a little 3 inch extension on there, but they are double socket, and so like this one end is 7/8 and then 15/16, 17 mil or 19 mil, and it goes through the whole range of them. It was a 3-piece kit for these, and then I bought the 17 and 19 mil as well. So this goes 19 and 21 mil, 3/4 and 13/16, 7/8 and 15/16, and then like I said, the 17 and 19 mil. And so that'll cover just about any lug nut that you run into, and all of them use this same extension, and so it goes in and grabs in the middle, so you can still use it with that. And then what I do, like I said, when I'm tightening down, I'll throw in the proper torque bar, and boom, the impact is going to be limited at 80 foot-pounds. One thing that I will say, what I did is I got a manual torque wrench and tried on the different modes of the stubby. I started at 1, then went to 2, then went to 3 with the torque bar on there, and so I ran it up until it popped on mode 1 and verified it with the torque wrench. And what wound up being with this impact is mode 3 gets the proper torque. So double check that just to be sure that you're torquing them down to the right setting. Couple of crescent wrenches. This is a 3-pack. I don't remember the brand offhand, but I will find it and let you know. Hard to see it in the daylight, but it's strobes. They're magnetic, and they also have a hanging clip on the back. That's really good if you're working in the nighttime on the side of the road, just to give some more visibility to yourself, keep traffic away from you. Tire repair kit. Brand isn't specific for that. Leads for, this is a Smartech battery jumper, Jumpstarter and power box. It's a 400 amp, 200 amp cranking, 400 milliamp capacity, and so it holds a charge pretty well. It also stores on there, or shows on there, its current charge. It also doubles as a flashlight. And then the last thing that I keep in here, this is a double scissor jack, and so it goes a little higher than your standard scissor jack. This is actually off of an old military vehicle, off of a military surplus website is where I found it. Built by Nate over on Instagram. Had one that he got from a neighbor, and so I went down a rabbit hole trying to chase one of these down and find where it came from. And I can't remember off the top of my head which military vehicle it came out of originally. I want to say an M2A1, but it gets a lot more height than a standard scissor jack that comes in a vehicle. And so for me on the 4Runner, this has plenty of height to get the tire up off the ground. So it'll run up real tall, and it'll get any small car or SUV that it needs to. And it can run down, you know, pretty shallow. It'll run all the way down like that, but it just stores over there. Anyway, like I said, I will link everything in the description below, where I picked it up. A lot of the stuff in here, all the Husky stuff, Sunex stuff, the Smartech battery charger, and the lights all came from Home Depot. The Milwaukee stuff comes from wherever you pick up Milwaukee. And like I said, I went down a huge rabbit hole to find this military jack, but I will do the best I can to find where I bought that, and I'll let you know. Alright, if you got any questions, let me know. Appreciate it, guys.